Hi guys, welcome to Football Mad Dad, giving you my feeling on Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his management stay at Man United. It is now gone into basically a week since the defeat at Man City, which I feel was probably just as bad as the Liverpool defeat. I think Man City never got out of first gear and they totally dominated that entire game. I think Oli now has taken us to where he can go. I mean, if you just look at the history of Man United since Sir Alex left, you had Moyes come in for 8 months, not backed. I think he brought one player in, Fellaini, from Everton. Given 8 months, had a horrible run of games, and he was sacked within 8 months. Then after him, you had Van Gaal, um, trying to build a team again, not fully backed, but backed a little bit. He came in, he won an FA Cup, and then was sacked, but he won a cup. Then you had Mourinho that came in. Mourinho finished second, half backed. And when I say half backed, I'm not talking about world class players. So they brought Fred, they brought Bailey. So players like that weren't world class like Ollie's got. He won a European Champion League, not the Europa League. He won an FA Cup and he finished second. And he lost 2-1 or 3-1 to Liverpool at Anfield and got fired basically straight after. So ones that got fired for winning, Oli wins nothing in 3 years. He has got the worst record of not being fired, like Aston Villa's record. They fire his manager. And by the way, Steven Gerrard now is the Aston Villa manager. Well done. But he's still in the job. How does this happen? How does this work? I mean, I don't know if Ollie's got something. Maybe he went on a boys' night out with the board and he took pictures of the board doing things they weren't supposed to do, and he's hanging that over their head. Because I cannot for the life of me realize how Ollie is still in a job. His actual employment of manage means managing the team. That means making sure the team is winning and performing and getting better. We don't see any of that. So I don't understand why he's still in a job. And then they had chance to get Solskjaer out after the Liverpool game. Conte wanted to come to the club and he wanted to manage the club. I don't think the board really liked that because Conte would have demanded excellence, where I think the board doesn't even know the rules of football. So I think that would have been a big problem. He probably would have taken us to first, won something, and the board would have basically fired him anyway because they wouldn't have been able to get on. So he then went to Tottenham, and now you'll see probably Tottenham near closer to that probably end of the season or middle of the season when there's that break and he can get the team the way he wants. Remember, he's inherited a team that wasn't his players and he's got to get his philosophy and style in for players that he didn't buy. So it's pretty hard in the beginning. So don't judge him on the first 5 games, but thereafter you'll probably see improvement. They could have got him, but they decided no, what the hell. It also now looks like Ollie is staying. They have sent him to Norway for a holiday. He's been there now, I think, 4 days, which is very strange because after the international break, so after this weekend, next weekend, there's a game for Watford. If we're not doing any training, it means they probably still haven't decided if they're going to keep him or let him go. Time is running out. They have to make a decision. I think probably by Saturday, even though the international break is still carrying on, the team and the players that are still behind have to be trained. So by Saturday, I can't see them not being trained. So if he's not back at training by Saturday, I think he's gone. There is rumours, and it's very small rumours, that Brendan Rodgers is going to come to United. Remember, he is in contract with Leicester, and he is doing okay at Leicester. Is Man United got the Canutas to go buy him from Leicester? I don't know. I don't know what his buyout clause is. I heard there is a clause for if a top four or top club with place for in the Champions League, that there is a clause in there that he then can go and join that club. So there is some kind of clause that they're talking about. Is it true or not? Well, we won't know, but let's see. I think this story is going to develop. I say before Saturday, so we've only got tonight, whole of Friday. By Saturday morning, if there's nothing been done, looks like we're sticking with Ollie, and I don't think things are going to get better. They're going to just get worse. I predict Watford will probably win, probably. But yeah, from there is Chelsea. So anyway, let's hear what you guys have got to say. Please comment below. Put your comments in there about what you think, and if you agree that Ollie should stay, Ollie should go, Brendan Rodgers should come in. I think anybody is probably at this stage better than Ollie. I mean, if you look at our team as a whole, I mean, you've got Bruno, you've got Ronaldo, you've got Rashford, you've got Greenwood, you've got De Gea, you've got Varane. I mean, you've got world-class players, and you are struggling to beat most teams. And this is surely because it looks like you're headless chickens running around the field, this one not knowing what this one's doing, and this one's not knowing what this one's doing. And the more you run, the more he loves it, and the more he plays you. Fred and McTominay, for example. So I think if a coach actually comes in and says, this is what your job is, this is what I want you to do, and they train 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 and they coach and they coach and they coach, I think we'll see a much better United. I think we will probably start going upward instead of what we're doing now, is we're staying here and now we're gradually diving like a dive bomber, like a plane, and now try to pull that plane up is very hard. Once a plane's in the air and it's flying, it's easy to keep, but once it starts to nosedive, it's very hard to pull that plane back up again. And I think that's what Ollie's is the problem. So the only way to pull it up is by getting a new plane or a new pilot and trying to get the plane steady again so that somebody can take over and actually see what they can do. But like I said, please comment below, put your comments, let's go through those comments, and then yeah, subscribe at the bottom as well. And if you like the video, por favor,